Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to we're going to be reviewing an IPA here. Sort of reviewing. I've had it before, so not really a review. However, it's called, let's see, trying to get it out of the light. My lights are all fucked up, you guys know that. This is called Goofy Boots, and as you can see, it's 7%. It's produced by a brewery down the street from me called Penrose, and I really do like Penrose beer overall. I think that's probably my number 2 brewery right now in terms of the amount of and variety of beer that I purchase from the brewery. So if I go to the liquor store and I'm looking down the craft beer aisle, I will be more apt to buy Penrose beer than the majority of the other ones. I like to see what they're doing. I like to see them try new things. I like to see some of the old standbys. Goofy Boots is an old standby. Goofy Boots. They also have one called Goofier Boots, Little Boots. Little Boots is a 5% beer. Maybe we'll review that too. Goofier Boots, I think, is a double. They also have some other standbys, Stephen Street Tap House. We're going to probably go through a couple of those. They also have some really good wheat ales. So we'll probably try that. But this one is a, here, let me put my cheaters on, my glasses here, because I can't read fuck all. I mean, I can, but I can't read that much. So, all right, 7%, like I said. So that's acceptable. Okay. A lot of times, so you have this beer, right? This is like 250 calories. Okay. So you have to weigh the calorie intake versus the volume versus the taste. Okay, you have to, in your mind, you have to do that. Okay, I don't want to drink 250 calories worth of beer and have it be 5%. Okay, now that's a valid statement. I don't want to drink 300, 250 calories of beer and not have it be a pint, or based on those three things, we have a certain alcohol percentage of the beer. Now, is that worth it for the calorie intake, or what, right? So when you go through this sort of thing, and everybody is doing it, who drinks beer, I think. So a lot of people drink a lot of light beers. They'll drink, Bud Light, Miller Light, all those things, and that's fine. I mean, if that's what they want, that's cool. That's like 99 calories, right, or less, or something. So you can drink a bunch of that, and you can at least drink 2 of those for every one of these. So, that's something, right? So on this beer right here, we have Mosaic hops, and we know we like Mosaic hops. Well, we meaning me. I love Mosaic hops, and this has Azacca hops too. I'm not quite sure if that's how you say it. Azacca. Okay, and they also have Citra hops, and I love Citra hops. Makes it very summery, lighter tasting, citrusy tasting. A lot of like maybe kind of lemon. Makes it taste like summer, like a really good lemonade, a light lemonade that doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. So Citra hops are great. Citra and Mosaic hops go together so well. Anyway, so those are the hops that are in here. And I will show you guys what it looks like. So you get yourself a pint glass or a tulip glass, whatever. I mean, you can use a highball glass. You can use whatever you want, dude. We're not beer snobs, okay? Beer drinkers should not be beer snobs. because pretty much if you're a beer drinker, you will drink any beer. Now, there's some beers that you would prefer. I would prefer this beer over a Miller Lite for sure, right? See, bring it back a little bit. Very nice color. It's a little on the sweet side. This beer is a little on the sweet side. So you know that going in. Sometimes you go out and you'll get something like this, right? This 4-pack of these runs about $12. $12. It is what it is. Is that a lot? I don't think so. That's $3 a beer, right? And a can. And you get a pint. You're not getting 12 ounces, you're getting 16 ounces. So that's good too. And just like what I just said, the alcohol content means something. I don't really want to drink a pint of beer. Okay, I don't really want to drink a pint of beer for 250 calories. That's 5%. I just don't. Now, that changes based on the type of beer. If I am drinking wheat ale, that's what it is. Okay? So I don't discount that the alcohol volume by volume, the alcohol percentage, in a wheat beer because I'm drinking a pint of it and it's only 5%. That's just the way it is. These IPAs, though, are different. They're higher in alcohol content. So you could have an IPA like this, 7%. That's a big thumbs up for me. So it not only tastes good, they make it year round. And you can go get it in 4-packs. You can go get it in 4-packs at your local liquor store, ours. I'm sure you guys have something very similar in the area where you live. Or you can go to the brewery and you can get a draft, right? Or you can get a can to the brewery. This one is just all over. This is one of their staples. I've always loved the Goofy Boots, and I always keep it in the fridge because when you go to the grocery store, liquor store, wherever you get your beer from, or spirits, you'll go through there and you'll buy something new. Remember how much I harp on trying something new, especially when it's $10 for a 4-pack or $12 for a 4-pack? It's totally reasonable. You get your 2 or 3 4-packs of things things you can bank on. Goofy Boots. I know it's good and I know I'm going to like it, so I'm going to get one of those, right? But then I'm going to try this other one by Penrose, or this other one by Moore, or this other one by whatever brewery. You have no idea what it's going to taste like. You don't even know. You look at the can, you like the way the can looks, you love the can art. You glance at the hops line up with the hops you like. That shouldn't deter you though, because sometimes you can have hops you've never heard of or didn't think you'd like, and they taste great in that particular beer. So you do that. You drink the beer, you find out, I like it, but I wouldn't buy it again. Okay. You find out, I like it and I would buy it again, but it's not my favorite. I'd like it and I would definitely buy it again. And these various decisions are made on taste, your what you plan on doing with it, whether you plan on drinking this. Let's just take this one, for instance. I plan on drinking this while I'm playing a game. I plan on drinking this while I'm sitting outside. I plan on drinking this while I'm watching a game. Not a game like this, a football game or whatever. I plan on drinking 2 or 3 of these. I'm having some people over, right? Can I drink 2 or 3 of these? Some beer you just can't. Some beer, you drink it, you're like, wow, that's really, really hoppy, or really, really sour, or really sweet, or not even really, more sweet than you're used to. And then you think to yourself, this isn't the beer for me tonight. I'll finish this beer, wait an hour or 2, then I'm switching to this beer because I know I can drink 2 of those and it's nice and smooth sailing, right? You have to consider. Or you can also drink a beer that you know you're only going to drink 1 of. like some kind of beer you've never had before that appears like a stout, right? A stout beer that has it's 14, 11%, something goofy like that. Big, thick head you can drop a quarter on that doesn't go in. Very, very flavorful. It's like almost eating something, right? You're almost chewing it. So, in that case, you may think to yourself, all right, well, this is the one beer I'm going to have tonight. I only want one, so this is what I'm doing. And then you sit, maybe you're reading a book, right? Maybe you're reading a book and you want to enjoy your beer. You want to enjoy your stout, your heavy stout beer. Read a book. Here's the thing. These glasses don't keep the beer very cold. Right? So you're sitting there reading a book, you're drinking your stout over an hour, and the beer just isn't cold anymore. Now it's different. Now your taste of the beer, your flavor, your palate, things are changing. The beer is warming up. Do you want that? Maybe not. Maybe you're okay with that. I'm not. So guess what you can do? You can put the beer in a thermos. Well, in a swell, specifically. So there's these. They keep this water cold for a day. Just as cold as it was when I pulled it out of the fucking cooler, right? It's good for a day. It will stay ice cold for a day, even without the top on. Well, maybe not without the top on. Like at least 10 hours without the top on. Ice cold. Pour the beer in there. If this is your beer, pour the stout beer in there. When you're done, wash it out, soap and water, let it sit, rinse it out the next day, put it on the shelf. No residual. You don't have to worry about that thing tasting like a stout when you put your water in it the next day. No, these things are wonderful. So then your beer's cold. Anyway, this is a great beer by Penrose Brewing Company in where I live here, and I highly recommend it if you guys are in the Chicagoland area to look these guys up. Try to find something there. Maybe you're out in the suburbs, you're looking for something to do. We have like 10 breweries within 10 miles. Maybe more. Probably more. Within 10 miles of where I am. Maybe 15 miles. 10 to 15 breweries. All with, some with food, some without food, varying beers. Some of them have multiple locations where they make certain beers at certain locations, certain beers at other ones. But they're available through their, they go and they bring the keg from one brewery to the other brewery so that they all have some, but they don't have, it's not large enough to make all the brews, right? So they make a brewers in one town, 4 or 5, another one makes 5, 6, another one makes 5, 6, and then they just exchange, and then you go to one of them and you have all the tappers. Fun. So guys, we're going to be playing some more Resident Evil. I thought I would just give you a little bit of a look-see into one of my favorite beers. Goofy Boots. Penrose Brewing Company. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. We're going to start up some gameplay here.